I'm Clifton, and this is The Young Prep. This will be episode 2, and today I'm going over what's in the green bag. I call this the green bag. It's my go bag, but it's the green bag. And I put up a poll yesterday after the first video saying, what do y'all want to see me do in the next video? Nobody responded to it. A little sad, a little heart-wrenching, but that's okay. So I went ahead and decided to do this. I was going to wait a few more hours to see if anybody would respond to it, but it's been raining all day, and there's a break in the rain, and it's supposed to rain some more. So I went ahead and just got out here and started to do it. So obviously the most important part of the green kit is the backpack itself. This is just a green tactical SOG backpack. I used it at school for a couple of years, and then my brother used it in scouting for a couple of years, and then now it is my go kit. It's good. It has 5 or 6 different pockets. You can put things on the straps, you can put things on the sides, you can put things underneath it on the bottom or on the top. It's just a good general purpose backpack. Some of the things I keep in there. Yesterday I said that I do keep a change of clothes in there, and I do. I keep a couple of pairs of socks, a pair of underwear, a button-up shirt, just a button-up water fun shirt, has fish on it. It's just a lightweight shirt, very nice, something I would wear. And these shorts also double as swim trunks. They're really nice. Like I said, I keep underwear in there and socks, and this is different than the socks I keep in there. And there I just keep long white Hanes socks, and here I keep much thicker, warmer socks that are also better for hiking. I keep these fingerless gloves. And now you might be thinking to yourself, why fingerless gloves? They're easily worse than gloves with fingers, and they aren't even that good of gloves. They're just Harbinger gloves. And the reason why is because I do a lot of canoeing and kayaking, and they're good for holding the paddles, but I also just think they look cool. And that's about it. And you might say they're still worse, but I think they're alright. Then I also keep this little folding shovel. I keep it in the box just because it takes up a little less space than what I could do. I have used it a handful of times. This can be used for any number of things, digging a fire hole, cat pit, whatever you need. It also has a saw on there and works as a pickaxe, so you can cut into some logs with it, and it's a pretty good general purpose tool. I keep a folding map in there. I didn't take it out because there's a few things I didn't take out. I didn't take out the map. It's a map of Texas and a much smaller map of my area. And I didn't take out the couple of handfuls of AA's and AAA's I have in there, just because they're not in a container and I didn't want to get them wet or anything. But so those are still in the bag. I keep another little first aid kit. Now this is a little bitty one. It's nice. I bought it at Walmart on sale for $10. It says be smart, get prepared on there. And I like it because it has a tiny little compass on there, which I wouldn't trust, but it's on there. It has a whistle on there, which I keep another one in the main truck in my lifeguard pack, so I still wouldn't trust that one. But it's not just a first aid kit is why I like it. It's a survival kit, so it's mostly like 90% first aid, but then 10% survival. So it has some granola bars, and it has some water in there. It has a map of the US in there that folds down way small. It's just really nice to keep on hand. But like I said, I do keep some other things. So I keep a little engineering compass for surveying. So if I'm in my own little area and I want to make a map, I have this. Or if I just want to use this compass, I have it. Then I have this much bigger one, which also has a whistle right here. Again, I probably wouldn't trust this whistle, that's why I keep one in there. But it is just a much nicer, bigger compass. It can clip onto your backpack, it can clip onto your belt, whatever you need, using this. So it's really nice and easy to use. I keep a sewing kit in there in case I have any blowouts in my pants or in the bag itself. In the kit, I have needles, thread, scissors, pins, extra fabric, pretty much anything you would need to repair just about everything. I keep it in a Ziploc so that it's waterproof, so that the thread and fabric doesn't get messed up in there. Then I keep this. This has a star chart, a headlamp, a couple of flashlights, a little bit of paracord in there, and a nighttime map. So it's not only a little navigation kit, but it's also a nighttime navigation kit, and it's a really nice one. I put it together myself. It's in this little, it calls itself a waterproof bag, but because it's a drawstring, I'm not so sure about it. And I got 3 of those bags in varying sizes. That was the smallest one. There was a larger one, like a medium-sized one, and then a large one. I got them for $10 at Walmart as well, several years ago. Then I keep this little eating kit, which doubles as a cooking kit. It has a frying pan, which is what you eat in, a little plate right here, which is the lid, a fork, spoon, knife combo, a little cup in there to boil water in, or you can just boil it in the pan, whatever. And now you might be saying, why have an eating kit with no food? Well, I do keep food. Yesterday I said I keep 4 days of food. I meant 4 meals worth of food, but you can stretch these into 2 meals because they are quite a few calories. They're just regular MREs. I keep 3 cheese tortellini in tomato sauce because that's my favorite, and 1 chili mac because that's my second favorite. They expire in 2032, so that'll give me plenty of time to eat them and then replace them when that time comes. And they're simple to use. The issue with them is you need water, which is why I keep 1.5 liters of water. This is my Yeti one. This was actually in the video yesterday. No, I don't keep this inside the green pack. I actually keep it strapped to the outside of the green pack, which is why I included it in the last video, just because it's easy to grab, and I consider it more of the truck kit than the green kit. But that's why I keep this. I also keep this to drink. Like I said in the last video, I empty it out and refill it once every week or so. Sometimes I'll skip a week and do 2 weeks, but usually just a week or so. Then I keep aviation wire. So this is what airplane mechanics use. It's pretty much their equivalent of duct tape, which they use duct tape as well, but this is really nice. It's stronger than paracord, which I do keep in here, and however, it is a lot more difficult to work, which is why I keep the paracord, but I do keep quite a few feet of it. It's really big. It has a lot in there. My parents have used it for years. This is actually a new roll. I've used it on other projects, not this particular roll, but other rolls. And it's just a very good, well-rounded thing that you can use to put multiple things together, or even in some instances take things apart. I keep a wad of trash bags in there. Now, trash bags are good for multiple reasons. Like I said in the last one, the key word is versatility. You want to be able to use everything for more than one purpose. So this can navigate me, but it's also a waterproof bag. This is my first aid kit, but it also has water in there. This compass is a compass, but it's also a whistle. This is a shovel, but it's also a pickaxe and saw. My clothes can be used for any number of reasons. This is a cooking kit, but it's also an eating kit. This is my sewing kit, but again, it's another waterproof container. So you're always looking for something to have multiple purposes. And the reason why I keep trash bags, of all things, and these are the big ones, is because they're waterproof. They are plastic. They can carry your trash in them. You can put them over your backpack to keep it from getting wet. You can use it as a poncho in emergency situations. So you just cut out your head and cut out your arms, and there you have a poncho. You can use it to collect water. You can use it as a signal. There's any number of things you could use trash bags for, which is why I keep a handful in there too. Then in there I keep a bedroll. In this I keep a hammock and some straps for it, which isn't my ideal camping just because it can get cold, but it is good. It's extra fabric in case I needed to cut it apart, and it has really strong straps that can hold 300 pounds each, so I could do a bear bag or a ladder or whatever I needed off of it. So that's about it survival wise, what I keep in there. I do keep other things in there, like I said, a handful of AA's and a handful of AAA's. I keep a map in there, and then I also keep this little Maverick deck of playing cards in there, just because when you're by yourself you can play solitaire, or if you're in a survival situation with a friend you can play garbage or 31, 21, whatever you want to play. So it's just something to keep your mind off of situations. That is it. for what I keep in the backpack, the green kit. That's a very shallow, quick rundown of it, but that's a good kit. I chose a backpack because I can put it on quickly, I can take it off quickly, and it's good. I could have chosen a haversack or a harvest sack, which just go like shoulder, but I chose this because it rides better and I had it on hand. If I were to add any one thing to it, I would add a life straw so that I could purify more water, but I don't have access to a life straw that I can just keep in here at all times, so I keep something that I can boil water in instead. Now again, I keep a lighter on myself at all times, but I also keep flint and steel somewhere in this. I think it's actually in this bag as well, and I know there's matches in this bag. So I always have fire with me available, I always have water with me. There is a knife in the orange survival kit. There's a little knife in my sewing kit and scissors in there. So I always have a knife, food, and water. But that's about it. If I were to add the one thing, it would definitely be the life straw. So I guess in the comment section, give me some suggestions for what I should add or take away. And thank y'all for watching. See y'all in the next one.